What up guys, welcome back to the channel. So recently I did a video reacting to my college highlights. It's at like 10,000 views so far, so doing pretty well. So today you guys commented and let me know you wanted me to react to my high school highlights. So just to give you a little background, I went to Beverly Hills High School. I was all-time leading scorer. And I'm gonna break down my highlights for you guys right now.
I'm so Austin Mills with the wrist, yeah. I'm so Austin Mills with the wrist, yeah. I'm so Austin Mills with the wrist, yeah. I don't think I can miss.
Okay, so I went to Beverly Hills High School. I started as freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior. My freshman year I averaged around 12. Sophomore year I averaged around 12. Junior year I averaged around like 16, 17, and then senior year I averaged like 27. And 8, I think. I averaged a lot. These highlights were for my first 3 years. So just to give you a little background, for the guys that are younger or weren't watching mixtapes in 2011, 2010, 2009, mixtapes weren't that great at the time. The quality wasn't that great. Ball is Life and all that had just kind of started and was only on like the big time players. So this quality is not that great, but I'm gonna take you guys through it and break it down for you. So this video was broken down into sections, 3-pointers, assists, things like that, I guess for coaches to see. So as we start off the bat, also the edits are a little strange, but it's okay. Pulling up for 3 on the fast break. I did a lot of this in high school, coming off of screens, shooting off of screens. I mean, as you can tell, it kind of just speeds through. It's a lot of me shooting 3s, off the jab, off the dribble, a lot of catch and shoot. Teams like to play zones. That was off an inbounds. Notice how fast, that was also a bank, which we won't even talk about. Notice how fast my catch and release is. Another from the corner, I shot a lot of 3s. High school 3 is pretty close, so honestly it was pretty automatic for me. Here we go with pull-up 3s. Right off the fast break, just come down, knock down. I mean, you always gotta be ready to shoot. Right here, watch, I wait for the guy to sag on the pick and roll. He goes back to the big man, which allows me to shoot a wide open 3. On a fast break, pull up. I mean, I pretty much had the green light in high school, coming off the dribble here and firing. That was at Santa Monica. This was at Culver City. No one picks me up. No one picks you up and you can shoot and you're open, you shoot the ball. Every time I dribbled down court and the defense didn't pressure me or pick me up, I let that thing fly. All right, around the rim. So of course, I was the point guard, so not only did I shoot 3s, but I also drove to the rim. As you can see here, this was an and one that they didn't even call. Using the backboard a lot is important. Here, driving, maneuvering, up and under, maybe possibly another foul. Spin off the defender. I love doing that, catching defenders falling asleep and spinning off of them. Here was at Inglewood, that's an and one. Bucket into the lane. Rejecting the screen, getting into the lane, up and under. This game I had 16 points in 4 minutes. I was going off. Another up and under there, into the lane. Floater, like I tell you guys, is always so important. Fast break, might have traveled. Spinning off the defender, again, I love doing that. High off the glass, always a good shot. Look at that one. Student section filled in the back, had 2 defenders fly by, laid it up past them. Again, rejecting off the spin, to the middle, scoop, into the lane. Notice when I get in the lane, I kind of like look around, I'm crafty, I'm trying to find a way to score or pass or make a play. So I put this in my highlight tape at the time because I wanted to show college coaches that handling pressure was never a problem for me. So notice in this video, we put the handling the pressure. Teams would always double team, triple team me. They would always try to steal the ball from me, probably because I looked unathletic, but this is me just handling pressure, handling defenders, having no problem with defense. Another double team, lot of ball pressure here. Just breaking down the defense, setting up the plays or scoring a bucket. That's me finishing a layup. Again, breaking the pressure. I never let the defender in front of me cause problems. You always want to look behind the defender. As long as you have a good handle, you don't have to worry about the guy guarding you. You just have to worry about the guys behind him. So again, here, bringing the ball down the court. 2 guys pick me up. You got to kind of probe and see who's going to be open. Making bounce passes, getting in the lane and finishing. Another nice finish through the lane. Another nice finish in the lane. I never got fouls in high school, so you'll see a lot of the layups in here were and ones, and I never got calls. So here we wanted to show colleges a lot of high scoring games that I had, 24, 22, 26, 24, 27, 23. I had a 50-point game in high school. This was before my senior year, so didn't really get to show much of the really big time games. Assists, breaking it down, finding the open man. You see he backdoors there and I find him. Passing out of double teams, finding cutters again. A lot of these will cut off before the guy makes the layup because they didn't make the layup. Bounce pass there, really nice. Coming off a screen to roll, hitting the roll guy, not letting the double team get to me. On a fast break, look at that bounce pass to my teammate who finishes. In the lane, bounce pass. In the lane again, another bounce pass. So that's what I love to do in high school. Drive the lane. As soon as the big man's defender stepped up, you drop it down to the big man for a layup. I love those. It's one of the easiest reads. Again, pump fake, got him off his feet, one dribble, his defender stepped up, drop it off to the big for the finish. Malik was a good finisher. Spin in the lane, finding the guy on the baseline all the time. Guys, teams love to double and triple team me, so the next best thing, get rid of it, drop it off. I loved looking guys off. Drive in the lane. As soon as you turn your head one way and look at one of your guys, the defense goes that way and you can make a pass the other way. The smallest things in basketball make the biggest difference. So if you're able to get in the lane and kind of look one way and pass another, you'll throw all the defenders off. But coaches don't love look away passes, so just make sure you don't turn it over. Again, simple bounce passes, doesn't have to be crazy. That was a bullet pass on a fast break. Whenever I got the ball off a rebound, off a steal, anything, the first thing I do is pick my head up and look to pass to somebody that might be running down the floor. Here's another one, dish off to the big. I love the little dish off pass here. Fast break and one. Drove to the baseline, kicked to the guy in the corner. That was always a good outlet pass. If you ever got stuck in the lane or on the baseline, you always had a guy drifting to the corner for 3, easy assist. Slip pass, if the big could slip, get the double team off of me. Steal here. Okay, so we did a defensive segment, which I didn't play much defense in high school, so this was probably a short segment. Pass ahead to my teammate for the layup. Again, good defense here. Got the offensive foul, got him to push off, cut the guy off on the baseline. Whenever you're guarding a guy on the baseline and he starts to go baseline, the best thing you can do is put your foot on the baseline, because he can't go around you if you put your foot on the baseline, and if you let him go around you on the baseline, coaches get pissed. Look at that block shot. They tried to dish it off to the guy down low and I swatted that thing. If you're a guard, the best way to block people is to try and block it from behind them. Because if you try to block it when you're in front of them, you're most likely not gonna get it because you're smaller. If you come from behind, you can get a chance to swipe it at the top, which is what I happen to do sometimes. More pressure defense, steals. Okay, last play of the mixtape. We covered everything. The only thing we didn't cover was a buzzer beater. So here, catch it deep near half court at the end of the quarter. Launch it up, looks good, bank, buzzer, cash. So this highlight tape was just from my freshman, sophomore, and junior year. It said I averaged 19 my junior year, which was better than I thought. I think I said 16. Junior year, I averaged around like 16, 17. 19's not bad for junior year of high school. We had a really good league. A couple guys from Santa Monica played Division I, a couple guys from Inglewood played Division I, a couple guys from Hawthorne played Division I. We had a really good conference. I think it was the farthest we had ever been in school history the years that I was there, the most fans we ever had in school history. We really did big things when we were in high school. Honestly, had an amazing experience. Very happy I got to go to Beverly Hills High School. I had one of the best coaches I've ever had in my career at Beverly Hills High School. but I put in the work to get there. And I think confidence and practice were like the two biggest things that put me on that level. Playing with older guys was always a big thing for me too. I got to play varsity as a freshman. I got to play up. I was actually practicing with the high school guys in 8th grade, which really helped me develop as a player and learn how to play against bigger defenders. And then when you handle pressure as a freshman and a sophomore against older guys, when you become a junior and a senior, it becomes easy. I hope that video was helpful for you guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see next. Please give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys supporting me. It means the world to me. We keep growing the channel. We just hit 38,000 subscribers. Let's get to 40K. Until next time, tell a friend to tell a friend. We're out. Peace.